What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here with Zip. Y'all recognize this guy? King of the 16 3/4 inch crappie. He's out here fishing with me today, and we are on some good early spring slabs. Stick around. I mean, if you're gonna catch unders like that all day long. I mean, that fish must have been about 3 or 4 foot off the bank. Look at that, just threw back in. All right, guys, so the rig out here today we're gonna be using, gonna be a double jig rig, 32nd ounce jig heads. Gonna be using the Ghost Hunter from Brush Pile Jigs. We got really dirty, dingy water down here, so good dirty water color. Under a float, probably at about a foot for the first one, 18 inches for the second one. For those of you who are subscribers to the channel, you guys know my rig, but hey, you may be new to the channel. If you are, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Holy cow, did you see that? I don't know, but he just jumped right across the water. I'd say it's gonna be a good day. I left your 30 seconds up in the car unless you brought them down here. There's a fish. That's a good one too, buddy. That's a real good one. Oh yeah. We found them down here, y'all. It may have snowed all morning. It may be 37 degrees in the middle of April, but we found us some crappie. Yeah, heck, that's another good 10-inch fish there. There's one. Yeah, it is. That ain't bad. Yeah, I had very little faith in coming out to fish today. Literally this morning we started off with snow showers, heavy snow showers. Second week of April. We're dealing with temperatures in the upper 30s. I didn't have much faith coming out here to fish. But old Zip over there, he said, Jake, let's go fishing. So here we are. And by golly, we found them. Zip's got the intuition today.
Not like it took much persuading.
No, it doesn't take much to get me out fishing, does it? One thing you guys will notice is we're working these bobbers just a little bit more aggressive down here today because these fish seem to be turned onto that just a little bit more than a slower presentation, as I just missed one. Too busy talking, not enough fishing. And sometimes you got to play with that. A little slow presentation, a little bit more aggressive, see which one they're liking better. Today is definitely a little bit more aggressive. There's another one. Another good fish. I mean, they're not monsters, but they're good eaters. As long as we can stay on them like this, we may end up with a limit. This lake we're at today has a 25 fish limit, 10 over 10 and 15 under. And that right there is exactly what you want for some unders. Just like that size right there. Nice fish. Uh-oh, Zip's hooked up. He's got him another good one.
Another black.
Yeah, take a look at these fish, you guys. Here, you walk up here. I tell you what, I'm surprised. I haven't fished this lake yet this year. The water is just dirty as all get out. But these fish, the males are already starting to put their colors on. So that's kind of surprising. But darn good fish, man. Nice work. Yeah, the weather in Illinois has been far from favorable this past 7 days. We went from last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, highs in the mid to upper 70s to finishing out the week in the 40s, and it's been in the 40s with lows in the upper 20s and lower 30s for about the past 7 days. So that's why I'm surprised these fish are up this shallow and already have colors put on. There's one. Another decent little under. Look at how pretty them fish are when they put their colors on. Got the tuxedo on for the ladies. I'll get him in the bucket. Well, Zip, I'm awful glad that you talked me into coming. You twisted my arm, but by golly, I'm happy about it. That's right, listen to him. Can't catch him sitting on the couch. And that's right, guys. We're gonna tip it with a little nibble. There's got to be a little structure out there or something these fish are stacked up on. There's another, the mouth of this next cove over is a good spot too. Zip's just putting a lesson on me here. He's down there hammering them. I'm down here scratching my head. I had to go down there and steal Zip's spot to get a fish. He ain't a bad one. What's he got in his mouth there? I don't know. Might be a marshmallow.
You mean like this?
Yeah. You got one in yours too? You got one down there? What is in there? Look at that.
Tip it with a nibble.
Tip it with a little nibble. That's the ticket.
It definitely is today.
I tell you what, when we got down here, I didn't get the camera out, y'all, because again, I had very little faith. Oh, ye of little faith, right? It's been nasty weather all freaking week. I've been fishing all week, and I'll tell you what, I have not had a very successful week. So spirits were kind of down. I come out here, I'm throwing just my double jig rig without nibbles, and Zip's over putting a hurting on them with nibbles. And I mean, you know, you can call them marshmallows if you want, but I call them fish in the bucket. Dang, that fish hammered it.
I just missed one.
Oh man, that fish just freaking took off with this thing. Just another good little eater fish. The past couple hits I've got have been exactly like that, where they're just all of a sudden, boom, bobber's gone. There's another one. That's a real good fish. That one will be an over. Oh yeah. There he is.
Oh, I got one.
Zip's got a monster. Dude, that's a freaking pig. That may be a 16-incher. Golly, brother. See, last time I featured Zip on a freaking video, he comes in with monsters, and he comes in with monsters today. Check that thing out. Golly. She got a big old gash on her side too, man. That thing's a pig. Let me grab the ruler. I know it'll go over 12. That's the one that I just missed.
Yep, it is. That's that gash. See, you got him in the side.
Right. Lay her down over here and see what she bumps. You gonna keep that one, or you gonna turn it loose? Unfortunately, we don't have
12
golden rule.
13.
That's probably a 13-inch fish. That thing is a pig, though. That's a big old white. Heck yeah, man. You need a picture with that one. Erin's gonna be jealous.
Look how dirty she is.
Go down and rinse her off in the water, get her cleaned up. I just let my bobber lie out there because when I seen that thing come up and swirl, I'm like, ho ho. And just let her swim out. Nope. There she goes. Now see, letting that big mama go, that's gonna bring some good fish karma to us. We're gonna end up popping a 2-man limit while we're out here. That's kind of big talk though, ain't it? Yeah, Zip says yeah. 50 fish. I don't think the 50 fish would be the problem. I think that the 20 overs would be the problem. Because this lake's got a lot of shorts in it. It's really overpopulated. Every now and then though, you come across a monster or two. Old Zip proved that today. Last time I put him in a video, he had a 16.75 inch, 2.79 pound, big old black crappie. I'll drop a link to that up above. You guys should go check that out. That was one heck of a fish. There's one. I was just about ready to pull that in too, man, and he came up and nailed it. I mean, if you're gonna catch unders like that all day long. I mean, that fish must have been about 3 or 4 foot off the bank. Look at that, just threw back in. A little bit smaller under, but we'll put him in. I mean, these fish are really pushed up in here today. I mean, it's the right time for it. I just can't believe it with the weather that we've been having. I figured it'd be another week before they moved up this close.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, that's good. How are you?
Good.
I was just curious as to what the hell you guys are using, because we've been here for like 5 minutes and you pulled in 2 fish already.
Well, white chartreuse.
White and chartreuse. Okay.
32nd ounce jig heads.
All right.
Under a cork, yeah.
Me and my friends, well, I don't have permission to fish this lake yet because I haven't went through the getting like my permit or like whatever.
License and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we came here and we saw you catching them. I was like, how in the heck? Dang.
Yeah, we've been hammering them right here.
That's over.
Yep, that's an over for sure.
That was a big crappie.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
But yeah, those are brush pile jigs, man. Check them out. They're brushpilegig.com.
All right.
They make some really great crappie plastics.
Thank you.
All right. You mind being in a YouTube video?
I mean, I'll be in the YouTube video.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I'll put it up.
Cool. What'd you do?
That's another good fish. Another good quality under. I've seen some guys tie them a whole lot quicker than I do, but this is just the way I'm comfortable doing it. Feed about 18 inches of line there, extra tag end, wrap it around your fingers, and just take your jig through
about me doing that.
3 times. Pinch it close to the eyelet and just draw it up tight. You end up with about a 1/4 inch there, so the jig hangs just a little bit more vertical in the water. And take your second one about 8 inches down from the first and do the same thing. I know some of you guys have been wanting to have me share with you how I do this, so Joe, this one's for you. Tyler, this one's for you. There you go.
Thank you.
About 8 inches apart. Zip's plastic here is getting destroyed, not because of the quality. Brush pile makes great crappie plastics, but when you're hammering them like this, psh, they don't stand a chance. You know what I wonder? Yeah, I'm missing a nibble. We better give it a little tipping. That one smoked it.
Seems like a better fish.
It's a little bit better fish. Still an under. Yeah, he smoked it. That's a pretty good fish, I think. Oh yeah, that'll be an over.
Put underwater.
Yeah, when he nailed it, he nailed it. Before we came out here today, Zip said, the app on my phone says the best time to fish is between 3 and 4 today. So we got out here right at 3, put a hurting on them. It's about 4:30, and they have definitively slowed down in about the last 25 minutes. So that might be it, Zip.
Might have to believe that.
You know, your app may have nailed it right on the head today. It's a darn good fish. Yeah, check that monster out. Inhaled it. Yeah, that's a good fish. I think we're just gonna go ahead and leave the jig in there. We'll get it out after we fillet him. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this one up. Had a heck of a day out here catching some spring slabs with my buddy Zip. Appreciate you guys coming along on this one. Remember, folks, you can't catch them sitting on the couch. We'll see you on the next one.